Our names are Laura and Matilda. We are part of the Roman Catholic Church. We live in the 1500s. Right now, one of our priests, Martin Luther, is really upsetting us. He is being a heretic and saying we are sinners. We must purge our church of heresy. Some of the things Martin Luther is speaking out against are indulgences and penances. He says that the things we do are not biblical. You know what? We don't like you either.
Our names are Amber and Kristen. We are hard-working Protestants. We also live in Rome during the 1500s. Right now, a priest by the name of Martin Luther is in charge of the Reformation. The papacy is doing some things that contradicts the Bible. One of the many things that the papacy does that angers Martin and other believers is that they sell indulgences for penance. The indulgences are sold for outrageous amounts of money.
The clergy can only participate in the Eucharist. We think this is a good thing. You see, they are the closest to God while we are not. And the transubstantiation, of course, is Jesus' blood and body. Did you not read your Bible? It says, this is my body, this is my blood.
Another thing is that when the Pope takes part in the Eucharist, he believes that the bread and wine go through transubstantiation. Like that really happens. Our relics help us feel closer to God. Is there something wrong with that?
The Pope has many relics, like pieces of Jesus' blood, milk from Mary, vials of blood from Jesus, and so forth. It's crazy. Anyone could get pieces of wood and say it's from Jesus' cross, or just buy milk from the market and say it's from Mary. Those people who call themselves leaders are insane.
What is that?
Communication is something we feel really strongly about. We don't want evil people going to heaven. We would love to get rid of those dumb Protestants.
The papacy's primary work is inquisition. They will excommunicate people or at times interdict an entire nation. They have a big tradition for doing that. Protestants are always living in fear because they don't have the knowledge of what is to come, unlike us Catholics. And those 4 pillars of Reformation are just junk. None of it is true. It is time for justification for those Protestants. It is time that we show them who is in charge here. It is time we put an end to the Protestants. Catholics, unite!
That is why we always have to live in fear, because we don't know when anything will happen. Our next-door neighbor helped build the 4 pillars of the Reformation. It was so amazing with the work that they put into it. We have many sacraments in which they work perfectly for us. We just hold on to the faith in Jesus Christ. We know that Jesus will justify us. We know that the papacy and all their crazy followers will never win. We know that Jesus will win in the end. So let us hold fast to the faith that we have, and Jesus will help us endure. No matter what the Catholics try to do to us, we will persevere.